What's up, kiddos? It's your friend Can, and I'm back with more Hiveswap Friendship Simulator. Alright, so the first half of Volume 7 did not go so well. It was a successful art heist, but not a successful friendship heist. But hopefully we will have better luck with our second friend here. I'm gonna move my phone so it doesn't vibrate on that thing over there. Okay. So, we are moving on to Konyyl Okimaw. I don't know why I just thought Pokemon, but Konyyl. Let's see what Konyl's deal is. Right now, your travels have brought you to what appears to be a normal road in an innocuous part of town. Not particularly upscale, but not exactly a rat trap either. Just pretty average. Sounds about right for olive plots. Ooh! Are you hiding in some flowers there? Is it some singing? This is new. A row of those spiky purple bushes line the side of the road, and behind one of them stands a large, fierce troll who is glancing furtively up and down the street. Okay, that's less average. Hey, are you her? Huh? I mean, are you her? Are you who I'm waiting for? Well, your first instinct is definitely to tell her that yes, of course you are who she's been waiting for, provided she's been waiting for a new friend. But honestly, you aren't sure your shtick is going to work on this girl. Of course not. What was I thinking? Ugh. This is so infuriating. She's so late. I'm so bored. Aw. Do you think she's coming soon? Aw, you look so sad. You don't know who she means, but you suggest that she might be more comfortable waiting somewhere that isn't in a spiky purple shrub. Don't be stupid. My clients value discretion. Clients? I have to stay low. The shrub hardly manages to cover her, and she's standing behind it and shouting is definitely not making her less conspicuous. Neither is asking random passerby whether they are her client. Not that you can talk. Accosting people left and right and asking them to be your friend is kind of your whole deal. Ugh. If you aren't Country Lady 453, then who is? Country Lady 453? That almost sounds like my other friend! Hello, Skyla! Hello, my sweetheart, I missed you! And you brought your doggy dog. Lady, hello, how have you been doing? My two girls. Sorry I'm late, I couldn't... What in tarnation? You'd know that genteel charm anywhere. Well, my stars! I definitely wasn't expecting to see you around here. What a masterful coincidence. You are incredibly glad to see Skyla. And Lady, too. All unkidnapped and everything. You give Skyla a hug, which she enthusiastically returns. She nearly picks you up off your feet. Lady shoves her nose against your neck and gives you a few sloppy licks. Who the heck are you? I have business at this bush. Maybe find your own? Sorry, but I'm the business your bush has been looking for. You might want to word that a little bit better, sweetheart. Wait. What? Your Country Lady? The very same. The name's Skyla Corriga. Pleasure to meet you. I didn't think you'd be a bronze. I've gotten that before, honestly. Also, by the by, this concerns them too. She puts her hand on your shoulder. It does? It does? Sure enough. They were there when it happened. They even helped me fight off the varmints who tried to take my Lucis. Right, yeah, you said something about that in your message. But I don't get it. What do you want me to do? Right, well, the bandits didn't get Lady, but other kids haven't been so lucky. Lowbloods have been hit especially hard. I want you to find the bandits' base of operations, and I want you to take them out. Permanently and painfully. Konyl's mouth moves silently, like she's trying to reason through the steps of Skyla's conversation. Then she catches up, and a slow grin spreads over her face. Yeah, I like painful. And permanent. But wait, you want me to get revenge for someone else's Lucis? Why? Well, a few of us got together and decided to do something about it ourselves. Since there's no hope of the heiress or the drones doing anything to stop the bandits. And they all elected me as spokestroll, saying as how I'm the oldest and least easily shook. Okay, sure. I guess the why isn't important. How much you got? How much are you willing to throw down? I doubt any lowbloods could afford my fees. Let alone a bunch of country rusties. Hey, could you not, be an asshole? Lady starts to growl and Skyla puts a pacifying hand on her head. Everything's fine, lady. We expected this, didn't we? We were hoping you'd be willing to do it out of the goodness of your blood pusher. Konnyl laughs so hard that she spits. Skyla winces. You got a pan disorder. If you think I take any charity cases, I don't work for pretty smiles. I'm sorry, I'm using Skyla's accent on Konnyl. Whoops. Keep your compliments to yourself, missy. That wasn't, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Okay. Why don't you just go find the bandits yourself? You know full well I don't have the means. But you do. It'd be a walk in the recreation field for you. If you weren't so nasty and selfish. Or maybe you're scared. Ugh. You! I'll show you scared. Oh, please don't fight. Don't fight. Oh, hell, they look like they're about to throw down. Gotta do something to defuse the situation. Tell them you know people. Ask Konnyl if she works on spec. What? I don't work on spec. I'm only licensed on Alternia. Just kidding, I don't have a license. You explain to Konnyl that working on spec means doing some work for free in hopes that you're going to be paid later. You say it's unlikely that the bandits only go after Luci. That would be totally ridiculous when there's so many other things in the world to steal. Like, money. They probably just have heaps of money in their hideout, and if she breaks in, she can have it all. Skyla doesn't want it. She just wants to save the Luci. You are so dang convincing that you almost convince yourself. I'm not so sure. Sounds like you might be trying to fuck me over. You let out a scandalized gasp. For shame! To convey just what an untoward accusation that is. You are shocked. Shocked. I'm shook. Ugh. Fine. Anything to get away from this stupid bush. She kicks the prickly purple shrub so hard it uproots and sails across the street to land on the hood of someone's car. But you're coming with me. I'm going to hold you to that. And if there's no money, then I'll hold you tighter. And squeeze until your weirdly colored eyes pop out. Yikes. You believe it too. She could definitely do that. But here's your chance. You've got tons of success stories proving that forced exposure is really the best way to get people to like you. Sounds just peachy. When do we leave? Konnyl kicks at another bush. She seems to have an anger management problem. Well, you guess she's managing it. She's taking it out on the shrubbery instead of you or Skyla. We aren't doing anything. You aren't coming. Lady starts growling again, and Skyla looks like she wants to join in. Excuse me? Konnyl gets up in her... Oh, don't do that. Moving way faster than someone her size seems like she should be able to. You aren't coming. You'll just get in my way. You're distracting. Okay. I love it. Skyla's mouth twitches just the tiniest bit. That is not what I meant. You keep tricking me. I just meant that you'll probably stop to save some bark beast wrigglers and get us all cold. Skylar crosses her arms and tosses her hair. Fine. I'm counting on you too. You figure that the information gathering stage of the operation is next. You've seen heist movies. You know how shit works. The whole heist concept didn't go so well next time, though. But Konnyl just shouts at someone on her palm husk for a while, then punches some coordinates into a car that you're pretty sure isn't hers. It takes you to the outskirts of the city, past long stretches of cracked concrete and urban sprawl. Not exactly the place you'd expect to find bandits who steal farm animals. You point this out to Konnyl. She tells you to shut up, so you do. You leave the car and walk the last few blocks. The bandits' operation is honestly not super impressive. It's a long industrial structure that looks more like a manufacturing plant than a den of thieves. It's bug-shaped. Because everything in this world is bug-shaped. Beside it is something that's much more impressive. A sleek black spacecraft. Can't read. Not like yours. This is the Mercedes-Benz to your banged-up Chevy Malibu. Even before you crash-landed it, that thing was a hunk of junk. Oh, holy shit! Is that an adult? What, the ship? No, dingus! You follow her frenzied gaze and... Oh, there's actually an adult. Oh, God. The troll beside the ship is taller than anyone else you've seen here. Her skin a darker gray, her claws incredibly long. Oh, this isn't gonna end well for us. If everyone you've met so far has been a kid, wow, they all deal with stuff that even adults on your planet don't. Routine death, dismemberment, and like 4 different relationship dynamics. If there really are no mature trolls here, then where are they? Oh, you don't want to get into the history of that right now. Wait, hold up. You're saying where you're from you live with adults? Yeah? You all live on the same planet? Sure do. Huh, well, maybe you're tougher than you look. Adults are terrifying. Yeah, amen, sister. Come on, let's get closer. You and Konnyl sidle up close enough to the trolls to overhear them haggling over stolen goods. So far the conversation is too general to tell if they mean the Luci. Damn, they must have globes of steel. Talking back to an adult. I mean, I'm great at rushing in without giving it any thought. But I'm not a total moron. The 2 trolls appear to come to an agreement. They shake hands and heading back into the warehouse together. So what do you think? What should we do? Huh? You? Konnyl is the expert here. Yeah, no shit. For punching. I'm also good at slashing. But Azdaja always does the thinking. Who's Azdaja? And the planning. He's the one with the I-beams and the big think pan. Don't tell him I said that. Please? You assure her you couldn't tell Azdaja anything at all because you don't know who he is. Oh, right. Azdaja is a frustrating Boltlore loser who sucks so bad. Also, he's my mate's friend and we have been together for sweets. Aww, that's so cute. He's supposed to be here, but he's off busy doing some dumb bullshit. So I need you to be the pans of the operation, okay? Please do this for me. Oh dear. Search the spaceship or follow the pirate into the warehouse. Oh lord. Oh lord, I'm gonna make the wrong decision here, children. I guarantee. Alright, let's think about this logically. If we search the spaceship, the chances that we're gonna get some bullshit of like, oh, whoopsie, the adult had to go back into the spaceship real quick because they forgot their keys? Space keys? Troll adult space keys. Something. And they'll come back to the spaceship and catch us and we die. If we follow them into the warehouse, we could like sneak around some boxes, some crates, like in an actual heist. Kind of listen in on what they're doing, and then inevitably, like, trip over something and die. Let's follow them. You decide to follow them into the warehouse. That way, at least you won't be trapped in a confined space if anyone comes out to check on the ship. Yes, good, smart. You get ready to do some James Bond-ass shit, ducking behind corners and saying, "Cover me," maybe executing some sick rolls down the hallway. You can't really do any gymnastics even when you aren't healing from broken ribs, but fantasy James Bond you sure can. Konnyl doesn't bother with any of that. She just stomps down the hallway toward the first door. Damn, she really hadn't been joking when she said she was more into the straightforward approach. I mean, damn girl, look at those muscles. Of course she's going to be into the straightforward approach. You pick up speed just to try to get to the door before she does, just to prevent her from charging in there and getting you both caught immediately. Good thing, too. Through the window in the door, you see what looks like some kind of break room. A couple of trolls are messing around on their palm husks, and a few more are sitting at a table and playing some kind of game that involves cards, dice, and little colorful shells. Ooh, shells. Oh, come on, there's not even that many. We can take them. Ugh. I forgot you weren't my partner. You're just dead weight. No real argument there. Paulappa told you that most pros work together for a reason. It's much harder on your own. You wonder if Konnyl would have been so hot to take the job if it hadn't been for Skyla's, vibes. Yeah, that's the word. Vibes. They were vibing. You have to do this. You have to rally. Konnyl is already losing faith in you. Or maybe she had no faith in you in the first place. Whatever. You choose a different door at random and go down it, assuring Konnyl that you definitely know what the fuck you're doing. What? Where are you going? You've been down this road before, with Diamond and your meat quest through the sewers. This is possibly slightly higher stakes, but the same basic principle applies. Fake it till you make it. Konnyl gets annoyed much faster than your other friend, if her sub-vocalizations are anything to go by. Damn, you really need to step up your game. You think back on all the heist and infiltration movies you've seen. Maybe you can find a locker room or a troll laundry room and find one of those SWAT hazmat suits. Ooh, that would be really good. Yeah, that would be the best plan. Just put on a disguise and wander around like a sneaky fuck, and oh goddammit. You are so busy focusing on your brilliant plan that you open a door without thinking and find yourself looking at the trolls playing the card game. Oh no. Somehow, in your random quest through the warehouse, you manage to double back on yourself and come out on the other side of the break room. Classic. This is classic you. You're almost charmed by yourself. Almost. There's a frozen moment when all the bandits just stare at you and Konnyl, perhaps taking it in the truly staggering idiot level you have achieved. Thank fuck. We should have just done this from the beginning. Oh, no. No. This was a bad choice. You've gotten into quite a few fights since arriving on this planet. Well, mostly you've stood around while other people fought. But the point is, Konnyl, she is brutal. She takes out almost the same number of bandits that you, Skyla, and Lady did in a quarter of the time. God damn. Multicolored blood flies. And God, you know these are bad guys. They've been stealing Lucai and selling them, which sucks. But right now, they're kind of just a bunch of kids getting massacred. You don't feel great about it? In fact, you think you might need to sit down for a little bit. Ooh, there was a teal blood. Your back hits the wall and you slide down to the dirty floor. You are clammy all over. Pathetic. Konnyl pulls her gauntlet out of the final troll's neck with a spray of yellow blood and a squelch that makes your stomach roll. She notices you on the ground. What are you... Ugh. Are you serious? Come on. You try to tell her that she volunteered you for this mission herself, but you can't slow your breathing enough to get words out. You aren't sure why now is the time you finally freak out. Maybe it's the close quarters, maybe you've been an Alternia long enough for this multicolored mess to finally start registering as blood. Maybe you reached your horror saturation point. Whatever, if you've learned anything from this experience, it's that the why of things doesn't actually matter. Konnyl looms over you, raising a gauntlet. She's gonna kill you. At least if you're dead, you can't puke on yourself. But instead of brutal stabbing, you feel a steady pressure on the back of your neck. Konnyl pushes your head down until it's between your knees. Take slower breaths, idiot. You follow her instructions, too lightheaded to dwell on the absurdity of being coached through a panic attack by a girl who just murdered like 10 dudes. She's surprisingly good at this. Daja freaked out over his first fight too. Wasn't even bloody. And the little wriggler passed out. I guess some bloodcasts really are built for violence. She sits down beside you and pats you on the back. You kind of wish she'd taken the bloody gauntlet off first, but you appreciate the gesture. You're having a hard time reconciling this Konnyl with the one who had snarled at Skyla for being too nice. I'm multifaceted. Also, fuck her. Maybe literally. Which reminds me. She pulls her phone out of her pocket, smearing a little olive blood across the screen. Kuriga, I got your... Oh, Skylar Kuriga, that's her name. Kuriga, I got your bandits. She talks a lot louder on the phone than she does in real life. Yeah, no shit. Of course I work fast. Especially when I don't have anyone to slow me down with a bunch of tactics and plans. Ugh. Save it for your cosmesis. She hangs up and glares at the phone. You tell her you tell her she really seems to hate Skyla. Connell's face gives a fierce shade of green. Don't be stupid. I barely know her. You don't press the issue. You also don't point out the kind of obvious point that these probably aren't the only trolls in the facility. The one who had been haggling with the adult isn't here, for instance. But if Konnyl forgetting about that means less murder, you are all about it. There's no way the bandits are continuing their work after this. Konnyl also seems to have forgotten about the fact that she came in here looking to be paid, and... Nope, she's looting bodies. Great. It's a lot messier and takes way longer in real life than it does in video games. In the end, she ends up with five palm husks, a laptop. Somebody had a laptop on them. Some jewelry, and some little squares of plastic you think might be sci-fi credit cards. Whatever. There's barely anything here. But that fight made it pretty worth it. Well, you're glad it was good for somebody, at least. You're just trying to not think about it and maybe get outside as fast as possible. Whatever Konnyl wants to do with your outstanding debt at that point, well, you can square out that there. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm not actually going to squeeze you. It would just be too easy. Like squishing a march bug. A march bug? A march bug. Hang on, I gotta try and figure this out. A march bug. What's a bug that comes out during March? They don't even have a March. Oh, an ant. It's like marching. A marching bug, not like the month. Okay. Fuck yeah, saved by being pitiful. I doubt you have any more money anyway. I mean, you're wearing an ablution robe. Oh, you're still wearing that. True. Konnyl helps you to your feet. You kind of want to ask if you're friends now, even though the only bonding activity you've done together is combined murdering and comforting, with her doing both of those things and you standing there like a dumbass. But really, you've made friends with worse people, for worse reasons. Oh. Here. Why don't you take one of these? She hands you one of the palm husks. Thankfully, it only has a little bit of blood on it. Actually, it might be mustard, like the actual condiment. But she's giving you a phone? Why? You don't have one, right? I mean, you don't even have any pants. This way we can keep in touch. And if you tell me, you can tell me if you have any more jobs with an excellent violence level. Like this one. Here, let's exchange info. Palm husks are really useful. You can use them to call people and everything. You aren't sure if she's making a joke. Possibly she just thinks you're an idiot. That's okay, you can deal with that. Because not only did you make a friend today, you got a gift today. Holy shit, you killed it. Victory, write my number. Oh my god. I got a phone covered in mustard and a friend. Oh my god. Guys, we did it. I'm very excited. Oh my god. Guys, this is great. Also, are you guys also noticing like a trend where I'm befriending the low bloods a lot easier than the high bloods? Like, I speak their language a lot easier. It's like, oh yeah, you want to beat some shit up? I could do that. I could totally get them to do that. You want me to, like, figure out high blood junk? No, that's not my gig. Anyway, this was a success. I'm really happy. If you want to hear me ramble about things, come follow me on Twitter at SwiftMartyrdom. I'm also on Tumblr as GatoNip, and I'm always wandering around here, looking at things about mustard. Yeah, let's go with that. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.